DJs BrewTube beer review. It's IPL time, and it's collaborative IPL time at that. And from whom are we going to have said collaborative brew? We're going to have one from Against the Grain and Hoof Hearted Brewery, and this beer was brewed at Against the Grain in Louisville, Kentucky, USA. Yay, yay. And what beer is that? It's there. Clearly, everybody wants some. This is an IPL, clocks in at 6% ABV, 60 IBUs, and is a limited serving. The featured hop in this beer is Ella, or Ella, if you're reading it in Spanish. So, that's all I got about the beer. They're saying it's awesome and it's a great collaboration, blah, blah, blah. I just got done cutting the grass, doing the yard work, etc. I'm ready, I think, for an IPL. Nice little explosive action off the can here. Let's get it in the IPA glass, but we're going to put an IPL in there. Does that make sense? Probably not. Maybe. Yes. I don't know. It doesn't matter as long as the beer smells awesome. And it looks like we have a gigantic head, but it sounds a little fizzy, so it might fall down on us. Hopefully it will. So, let's talk about the appearance. It is crystal clear, golden amber color. There's tons of active bubbles coming up from the bottom, and just because I poured it like an animal, we have a solid 3 1/4 fingers of head. When I swirl it, I think we're definitely going to get some nice glass lacing off of this. And there's a little bit of alcohol legs up at the top as well. Not much, just a little bit. It is a 6%er, so I'm not expecting much in that department. But take a look at that gorgeous brew in the glass. You know what? But it's got to smell awesome too, since we're talking about hoppage. So let's dive in for the aroma. Floral, tropical notes. A little bit of citrus. Tiny bit of grassy action going on. Lots of herbaceous notes. As the head's receding a little bit, the dankness is growing. Not a hint of alcohol. Nice touch of citrus. Some stone fruit, maybe peachy or mango-y kind of. I'm like digging to find that, but it's in there. There's a light honey-ish sort of sweetness in the background. Dominant in the aroma I'm getting off of this is a touch of citrus with piney, grassy herbaceousness and floral notes coming in. As it drops down, the citrus is actually increasing on this. Smells damn tasty. I'm ready to dive in. I've worked up a powerful thirst. Let's go. Cheers! Yum. Follows the nose almost to a T in the taste. Wow. Crisp, clean, crusher of a beer. 6% is completely hidden. Definitely on that floral herbaceous side of the hop spectrum. There's a decent bit of pine, zero bitterness. Back end is really crisp and dry. Really dry, actually. Like cotton mouth dry almost in the back. Wow. Smooth, crisp, clean carbonation. Nice medium mouthfeel. It's not thin, even though it's a lager. Some lagers, IPLs, especially like this, tend to be really thin because they use a really light malt backbone. Maybe they put a little wheat or oats or something in here to build it up. I don't know. But it actually has a nice medium mouthfeel, like spot-on medium mouthfeel. Crisp, clean, crushable. All about the herbaceous sort of floral and, like I said, of the hop spectrum with a touch of pine in there. And a little bit, dankness in the back end. And the citrus and the peach are kind of in there as well, though they are background players. Very tasty beer, quite crushable. So, did I forget to mention also that this has awesome can artwork? If you've ever seen the movie Better Off Dead, you'll know that's the hat that he had to wear, that is John Cusack had to wear while he was working at the burger restaurant, whose name escapes me. But anyways, awesome combination of their sort of artwork. Anywho, as you, Hoof Hearted is into the 80s theme of everything. And then, I guess, Against the Grain's got that sort of like rednecky kind of dude with a big old beard and crazy, basic tats on him. Anywho, I was digressing. You're not surprised. Let's grade this beer. At time of recording, Beer Advocate is giving this 84. You know what? This is super fresh. It's about 2 weeks old when I'm having it. 84, so people are probably grading it about the same time, I guess, in their world as I am in mine, freshness spectrum-wise. So they're giving it sort of that solid B range. And Untappd is giving this 3.69 caps, which I guess would be the high B+, getting towards that A- range for those guys. Let me take one more taste of it. Oh, look at that awesome glass lacing like I thought. I think it's really tasty, well-made beer. For me, having drank a lot of IPLs, for what this is, and you know, mainly the Ella or Aya hops, I'm going to go 90. I'm going to go just into the A- range. I think it's really well made. There's no off flavors, super crushable, and it does what an IPL a lot of times says it's going to do. I've got amplified hops of whatever type it may be, and I'm going to be crisp, clean, with a dry finish, and this beer has a really nice body and viscosity to it, which bumps it up above the B+ scale for me. So, have you had this collab? That's right. Clearly, everybody wants some. That's right. You see how I did that? You like that? Anywho, from Against the Grain and Hoof Hearted Brewing, if you have, let me know what you know, because I like the quid pro quo and the back and forth. I also really like it when you think locally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement. And it is exceedingly cool when you rate, comment, subscribe, especially if this is your first time with us. And if you get around to it, maybe think about giving me a big favor and smashing that like button, because that, along with 1 pounder here of Clearly Everybody Wants Some, maybe even 2, will definitely put my big ass happy face on. So to the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a hell of a bunch of Clearly Everybody Wants Some drinking love for you, and you know what's coming by now. That's right, a big ass peace out!